what if, when the jump scare with the dead soldiers happened, one of them got up and said, "Ooga booga." A new lore entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Galactic Federation Marine Corps, personal log entry SPCB Reeves. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. That's just kinda... not really important, just some interview. Press X to turn into a mothball, okay. I probably would have figured that out on my own, but... nice to tell me, I guess? I don't think we can use... okay, never mind, we can use bombs. I thought not, but whatever. I know you unlock bombs. I mean, I know you lose all your stuff because it gets stolen, but I don't really know how, because like I said, I haven't played this one. There's another... okay, those just count as already scanned ones, I guess. See if I can get both these. No. Alright. There's really no point in breaking these yet, because I haven't encountered, like, enemies that can actually damage me yet, but, you know, I don't know, OCD, I guess. Let's go down here. I love this, like, I love this style of gameplay, how they did, Morph Ball in this. Morph Ball was really good in the original as well, and, well, it's not very good in the first Metroid, to be honest, but it's very good in Super Metroid, and they transferred it to a 3D environment quite well. Terminated bioforms gain complete. Codex Genome match Splinter. Targets were terminated by a variety of trooper weapons. Unknown biochemical residue present on several exoskeletons. Further research recommended. Engineering status log D. Senge reporting. I've installed one of the ship's reserve power cells here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. I hope we don't come to that. Well, you probably came to that. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match Splinter. Source of termination, blunt trauma to critical areas. Evidence suggests these bioforms were eliminated in close combat by unarmed troopers. Oh, this is a morph ball thing, isn't it? New research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Bomb slot, powered device control unit. Insert the morph ball into the slot, then detonate the bomb. Yep. They're in pretty much every Metroid game. It doesn't really make sense why it exists in the universe, but it does, and they're dedicated to using it. Alright, sure. So you have to use the bomb to jump, then you can get it, and drop a bomb, and that's how you solve the puzzle. Well, it's not really a puzzle, it's just a tutorial, but there are puzzles with them later. Power restored to the gate system. Here we go, enemies for the first time. Really good combat system in this game, by the way. It's kind of just like a refined version of 1's, and then they made a new one for 3 because it had to use different control scheme because it was using the Wii remote. But still a very good control scheme in that. But it just flows really nicely, which is about all you really want out of a game like this. I mentioned before the soundtrack's really good. It's very, well really I'm more talking about the production of Prime 1's soundtrack, but it's the same style, because Retro Studios specifically requested like some kind of like whistling noise or something like that, and the composers, I believe they were just like some Nintendo composers. I think Yoko Shimomura was in them, actually. Maybe I'm wrong about that. they were like, alright, and they came up with this really abstract sounding soundtrack. And Retro were like, this is perfect, this is basically exactly what we wanted. And then they kept using that style of music for every Prime game, and there's traces for it. There's like traces of that style of game in like every Metroid game following Prime. There's even traces of it in like Super Metroid. Not so much though. Security panel online. Gate control system restored. Moving gate to open position. There we go. New areas unlocked. Oh right, I should have been scanning the enemies. I forgot about that. Combat. New creature entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology Dark Trooper, deceased Galactic Federation soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass. Bioscans indicate Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass within the parasitic tendencies. Though the trooper's armor has been compromised, the bulk of it remains intact. Weapon systems remain online as well. Full parasitic fusion has yet to be obtained, resulting in low agility and response time. Metroid games can actually be like genuinely quite frightening at times, which is let's just say not exactly something Nintendo games usually have. And I'm not talking about just stupid Easter eggs like the ghost in Mario 3D Land, which it's kind of just there for ambience, that ghost. Metroid is a game sets out maybe not to scare you exactly, but to at least make you uneasy, and it pulls it off perfectly. The only game that really sets out to scare you is Metroid Fusion, which also does that very well. Metroid Fusion pulls off like the sense of loneliness and dread that all like Metroid games are known for, and then also like adds in a freak factor, and it pulls it off pretty well. I mean, everyone knows about Nightmare in Metroid Fusion. A very, very good example of what I'm talking about. Oh, there you go. There's our first encounter with Dark Samus. And the game's running at quite a low, running at 20 frames per second. I said that it would stutter at some points, but stuff like this might happen as well. Although the video is going to be uploaded at 30 frames, so it might not be that noticeable. Okay. So this game is actually quite what am I trying to say? Not normal for a Metroid game. It doesn't have Ridley in it, which, I mean, there's other Metroid games that don't have Ridley, like Metroid 2, Hunters don't have Ridley in them. There's some other stuff as well, but like that's the main one. I just can't think of the other stuff, I'm sorry. Evidence suggests target was caught in a power cell explosion. Cellular breakdown from radiation exposure present in 72% of the target's biomass. Bioscan complete. Unknown bioform. 0 life signs. Cause of death, cardiac arrest due to electrocution. Subject was ensnared in a network of live wires leading from an active power core. I know there's another thing to scan, I just want to break these boxes. Oh, I didn't get damaged. Or actually I probably did, I was probably just healed by like pickups. Scan complete, unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. Oh, lag. Samus was turned into orange particles and flew away. I don't know why that's so funny, just seeing like this hardened like warrior Samus just like tripping over. There's Dark Samus extracting Phazon, because that's what she does. She powers up with more Phazon. Dark Samus's design is so cool, where it's like a just like a weird like weird looking natural like it's kind of like the alien from Alien, how it's like a natural creature that looks just kind of fake and wrong. It's very great design, I love it. So these things are the Ing, I think, and they're gonna steal my items, I believe. Sam is not happy. It's kind of a dumb way to lose her items, but the way it was done in Prime 1 was worse. Chozo Battlesuit version SA14468 VMSP. Oh, okay, Space Jump Thrusters offline. Grapple Beam Launcher offline. Morph Ball Boost Unit offline. Power Bomb Generator offline. Missile Launcher offline. Morph Ball Bomb Module offline. All remaining systems online and active. Anyway, it's less dumb than how Metroid Prime 1 got rid of, like, items. In Metroid Prime 1, it's just an explosion. Samus gets an explosion and somehow that makes her lose all her items. I don't know, it doesn't... Great game, but could have done a better explanation than that. Gate will not move from current position. I'm not missing anything, am I? It says there's something on the wall, but that might be behind... Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, that might be behind this. Oh, alright. Okay. Yeah, I was missing something. Alright. Lagged the game out a lot more than I was expecting, but... Whatever. Alright. Let's go in there. Oh, more enemies. Oh, damn it. I know how to dash. I played another Prime game. Or played the other Prime games, I should say. Right. Might be more stuff to scan. Not looking like it. There's a door here. Oh, a save station. Okay. That might be a good point to... That might be a good place to end the video then, actually.